Domain 1F, Designing Student Assessments. ExploreLearning Gizmos offer a variety of ways to assess student learning. Here we will highlight 3 possible ways. It's important to note that the teacher guide, in conjunction with the student exploration sheet, shows correspondence between assessment and instructional outcomes. The instructional outcomes can be found in the Learning Objectives section of the teacher guide, in addition to the Lesson Overview section, where each activity is highlighted. Tied to instructional outcomes, the various assessment methods may be modified for individual student needs. We'll start with the student exploration sheet. Included in the lesson materials with almost every gizmo found in the library is a student exploration sheet. Built upon cognitive complexity, a variety of gizmo activities are available for students to perform. This allows for adapting assessments for individual students. The student exploration sheet provides the structure and direction needed to guide students through each activity from beginning to end, and is often used by the teacher and student to document student learning. The various activities available in the student exploration sheet are also outlined in the teacher guide lesson overview section. Students may access the student exploration sheet on their own electronically through ExploreLearning.com if their teacher has offered student enrollment through their account. Students may also obtain the student exploration sheet from their teacher directly, who may provide a physical or electronic copy. Let's first look at the student exploration sheet as it applies to Domain 1F, Designing Student Assessments. On the Lesson Info tab for this gizmo, you can see the lesson materials available. 2 lesson materials include the student exploration sheet and the exploration sheet answer key. The exploration sheet answer key is only available through teacher accounts. Student accounts will only show the student exploration sheet and vocabulary sheet under lesson materials, so it's important to not share teacher credentials with students. Teachers may enroll students in a class through the self-enrollment process or by manually enrolling students. As a side note, it is requested the teacher not post the exploration sheet answer key electronically. Similar to a teacher account, however, students can open the lesson materials in PDF or Word document format. Since we only will be previewing the student exploration sheet, we'll open the PDF version. Taking a look now at the student exploration sheet, notice all student exploration sheets start off with prior knowledge questions, followed by a warm-up. From here, the student exploration sheet is then broken down by activity, which is noted at the top of the page. Since activities are built upon cognitive complexity and are presented in progressive order, the teacher may assign a particular activity to a group of students based upon their learning level. If an activity follows the activity the students have been assigned, students may be challenged to complete that activity, which would progress in cognitive complexity. In designing student assessments, the teacher may wish to use a variety of assessment tools. This may include the 5 multiple-choice assessment questions that accompany each of the gizmos found in the library. The snapshot camera feature built into the gizmos may also be used by the teacher or students to design student assessments. Let's first take a look at the 5 multiple-choice questions that accompany each gizmo as they apply to Domain 1F, Designing Student Assessments. Directly beneath the gizmo are 5 assessment questions. These assessment questions can be answered by each student. When a student is finished, they may click on the Check Your Answers button. The 5 assessment questions are instantly graded, and a report opens automatically on the computer screen with instant feedback for that student. In the individualized report, students are able to see the original question and answer options in addition to their answer selection. The correct answer selection, which may or may not match what they selected, is also listed. Most powerful, an explanation of the correct answer is provided regardless if the student answered the question correctly or not. Through this method, a student can be actively involved in collecting information from the mini-formative assessment. The teacher is also provided with an assessment results report that shows all of the students enrolled in that class and their answer options. This is available for each gizmo the teacher assigns on their class tab within their ExploreLearning account. The assessment results report provides the teacher with a way to execute line item analysis in an effort to look for overarching trends, identify student misconceptions that still exist, or areas for improvement while progressing forward in instruction. These assessment questions are designed to be given as a mini formative assessment in which the teacher can make informed decisions during instruction. As a tip or trick, if the teacher wishes to modify a question or answer options, they may highlight the question and or answer options provided and use the copy command. After opening a word processor document, the teacher can then use the paste command. Once the question and answer options have been imported onto the Word document, they can be customized for individualized student needs. Another way to assess student learning is by using a feature built into the Gizmos, the Snapshot Camera feature or Screenshot. Notice the camera buttons identified on this gizmo. The buttons for the Snapshot Camera and Copy Screen feature may also look like these here. Using this feature, the teacher may design a student assessment that not only provides an in-depth understanding of how well students comprehend the content or skill at hand, but also provide an alternate form of assessment and student choice. A student may use the Snapshot Camera feature if working one-on-one with a computer to capture supporting data or evidence using the gizmo. Framed around real-world application or a scenario, a student can be actively involved in collecting information and providing input. They may then pair their evidence with a summative statement or written justification that is mathematically or scientifically based. You may now click on the orange EL logo in the bottom right corner to return to the main menu, or wait to continue to Domain 2, the classroom environment.